Gaming movie, gaming movie, gaming movie, gaming TV show. Gaming movie, just the game, just the movie. What is that? Has anyone noticed how a lot of movies have been flopping in the box office lately? Only a few films this year, like the Barbie movie and Across the Spider-Verse and Elemental, for some reason, have been doing really well. At least in terms of the box office, that is. Fans of these franchises that keep getting new movies like Indiana Jones are losing the motivation to go see these films on the big screen. But communities that never run out of motivation are gaming communities. A fan base that is built around a gaming franchise or even just a single title can last for years, if not decades, which is something that Nintendo has proven time and time again. The Mario movie is the biggest animated film of the year and is the third highest grossing animated film, period. The movie trailers didn't even get an incredible amount of views compared to other trailers in the scene. What I'm trying to get at here is that Nintendo knows how to do promotion for a film very well. At least, this one. And I think that the main industries that are producing films right now, like Marvel and Sony, have underestimated how well a gaming industry can hype up a major film release. The Last of Us TV show is one of, if not, HBO's biggest hits, and it was based off of the video game series, and a beloved one at that, with fans who were dying for more content. The enthusiasm that these communities have to watch and consume more content from the developers of their favorite series is way too underlooked by the big people over at Hollywood. And with the FNaF movie coming out soon and Iron Lung hopefully following not too long after that, horror gaming will also cement itself in the film industry for years to come. But how did all of these projects that I've mentioned so far even gain all the success in the theaters and on streaming? The Super Mario Bros. Have been around for a very, 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 very long time. One of the earliest games ever, probably. Don't quote me on that. And the fan base for Mario games have only been growing ever since the first one came out. Super Mario Odyssey has been a huge success, and all the games before it, and the new ones coming out soon, are still being loved and called masterpieces in the gaming scene. So when a movie, or second movie, is announced, of course all the fans are going to be super excited, and we want to support this film, so they are going to see it in the theaters. This is one of the biggest differences between a gaming film and a Hollywood film. The gaming audience wants to support the developers of the game by helping make their film or show successful by paying for something like a ticket or giving it a view on a streaming service. But with Hollywood films, no one really likes Hollywood, and the actors are a main point of why people go see a lot of Hollywood films anymore anyways. Take the Racka brothers, who made their film Talk to Me earlier this year with A24. A24 are distributors, and they said that while making Talk to Me, they would be taking out $1 million from the budget because they didn't have the lead actor or actress be a super well-known Hollywood actor. It makes sense because you no longer have a big actor to help promote the film, and you are now leaning completely on your idea for the film being absolutely perfect, which the Racka brothers nailed in my opinion. And this is another case of word of mouth being super useful when it comes to these indie, horror, gaming, whatever you want to call it, movies. And because of this word of mouth, Talk to Me has now been approved for a sequel, and is being produced right now, so you might as well go watch the first one if you haven't already to get ahead of the time. The Mario movie does kind of go against what I just said, seeing as the cast is, well, what most people would call stacked, with a bunch of huge actors and actresses. The big names definitely helped the Mario movie in terms of gross earnings, but I don't think that it carried the film as much as some online pessimists might want to believe. Don't get me wrong, the Mario movie was definitely made for children. It was animated by Illumination after all. But I don't think that just because it was made for kids, you don't have old fans of the games knowing that this is going to be a movie to see in the theaters. How do I put this lightly? The FNaF movie is going to be huge, getting as many, if not more, views on their trailers than the Mario movie did, the hype on social media going absolutely crazy, and the overall great reputation that Blumhouse has given us when it comes to this movie, and the promotion being great, and since Scott Cawthon himself has been working on this film through every step of the way, making sure that it is as perfect as it can be, just to give us FNaF fans incredible hope that this movie is going to be a work of art. Even though it is still coming out on Peacock the same day of release in theaters, which everyone agrees is going to tank the box office quite a bit. I still believe that it is going to do exceptionally well in the theaters. because by the looks of the trailers we've gotten and the behind the scenes images and now the behind the scenes videos from these FNaF YouTubers, this is a film that truly deserves to be viewed on the big screen. With a movie coming out very close to the release of this video, maybe even a few days before, we'll just have to wait and see how well it performs. But with the hype it has amassed on Twitter and YouTube and so on, I'm going to say that I hope it's really great. I could talk all about the FNaF movie and the impacts it will have on the horror industry all day, but another horror film adaptation that I want to talk about is Markiplier's Iron Lung is my most anticipated film of the year. I have been a huge fan of Mark's for over 2 years at this point, which I know is a bit late, but I'm not the oldest, so I hope it's understandable. And knowing the production value of his 2 other projects and seeing the 2 trailers he's released for this movie, I don't see a world where this film doesn't do well, even if it is rated R, which Mark has confirmed on a live stream. I still think that a lot of his fans, even on the younger side like I am, are going to go watch this movie in the theaters. Because based off of the 2 trailers we've received as of the writing of this video, the set for Iron Lung, or what we've seen of it so far, and the sound design, and the visuals, man, the visuals is just incredible. Oh my god. Most Markiplier fans already know that his past projects have looked and sounded incredible if you watch them on a TV or a bigger screen than a phone. Then we already know that this thing is going to be incredible. And the amount of press that this movie has been getting from news articles is way more than any other thing that Mark has created in the past. These are all films that have either come out already or already been given release dates, except for Iron Lung. But what about future games that we already know are being turned into movies? The Minecraft movie starring Jason Momoa, yes, you heard me right, Jason Momoa, is set to release sometime in 2025 and already has a finished script. This live-action adaptation of Minecraft is tricky to talk about this early into its development. We don't know whether the CGI is going to look incredible or if it's going to be, dare I say, cringe. We don't even know what the story will be or even what it could be. It's Minecraft, it's a sandbox game, it doesn't have a story other than beating the Ender Dragon. Oh. Wait, probably that's what the story is going to be about. That might not be too bad, but with its main focus being Minecraft, you already know that it's going to be successful no matter how bad or how good it is. Nintendo has such a huge catalog of IP that they can make basically an infinite amount of movies about. We already know that the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, or the NCU, is going to be a thing not too far into the future. But some fans online have already predicted that a big climax in the NCU is going to be the Super Smash Bros. Movie or something similar, which would be honestly so sick, like I'm not even kidding, that would be amazing. But a Zelda movie would be incredible, a Mega Man movie would be very cool, we already got some great animated Pokemon movies and the live-action Detective Pikachu was actually pretty good. It's safe to say that Nintendo is going to be leading the charge for video game movies for years and years. There are so many future movie adaptations of games that I want to talk about, but I do want to get this video out before the end of October, so I'm going to do a little bit of honorable mentions before I end this out. Ghost of Tsushima would be a phenomenal movie and is currently in the works ? I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and I think it would be really good to turn it into a movie or a TV show, something similar to The Last of Us maybe. I can't really talk too much about it because I haven't played the game, but I know it's a beloved title that will go down in history. A bunch more action-packed video games like Metal Gear Solid, BioShock, and Gears of War would be very cool to see in a live-action setting on the big screen. With the Gran Turismo movie coming out soon... Wait, it came out in August? Huh? With the Gran Turismo movie already coming out, it seems like a very good time for some more action-packed gaming movies to come out. Calmish games like Firewatch, It Takes Two, and BioShock, kind of, would be nice, chiller, and fun movies to see come out soon. All I'm trying to get at here is that Hollywood is not prepared for the gaming scene to take storm in the film industry, and they either need to get with the times or fall behind as less and less people are taking time out of their days to watch some crappy remaster of an old cartoon. To have people want to see your film in the cinemas, you have to have a good story, and the biggest games nowadays are ones that have an incredible story. Or your Fortnite. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you at the FNaF movie, I guess. Bye-bye!
O cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear? Oh, 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 oh.